Hello, I am doing the week ahead reading for the 30th of May into the 6th of June. That is wild, isn't it? June already. So I'm going to use the traditional Rider-Waite deck to do the initial spread. And this one about to come out, and then these little Japanese deck as the clarifiers. I've pulled 3 oracle cards, and we'll have a look at those in a bit. They're from the Mystic Bees deck, the Threads of Fate Lumen Oracle, and I got called to pull a Romance Angel, so I don't know whether that's going to be something specific. So the first card out, Major Arcana. So much of this energy is coming out this week, and I am finding that I'd like to look back on my year, at the yearly one that I did, because I remember that we had some really good vibes at the beginning of the year about how well the year was going to go. So the Chariot there is obviously a major arcana, and it is showing us that almost like a fated energy is driving forward. So the momentum is building, and you will find you are able to balance this power, that you're in control, but you're also getting a little bit of divine help there. A little bit of things will slot into place, and almost feel like things are running along without you really doing too much work. Yes, of course, we always have to put in a little bit of effort, and we have to maintain consistency. But I love that this Chariot is showing up, this first card this week, because it feels like the energy is really picking up this month, and June looks set to move ahead. Let's see what's next. Page of Swords. So you could be getting messages. This could be incoming messages. It could be looking at things in detail. If it's people involved, it could be people sort of taking a look at you, analysing what you're doing, researching you. Could even be a little bit of spying if this turns into a more personal relationship. So Page of Swords there can be a clever academic child too. Energy. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. So that is more of an unbalance of energy, unbalancing of emotional energy. You might be a little bit closed off. Maybe this message is causing you to shut down a little bit and be a little bit cold, step back a little bit. Can also be a sense of a little bit of emotion, manipulation. But we need a little bit more information before we go down that route. Oh, Cups, wish fulfillment, satisfaction. So I feel like it's probably an air of you may be withdrawing a little bit socially or emotionally from things that are not personally satisfying. This sort of came up, I think, in the Blue Moon reading, and I feel like it's a call to remain focused on achievement, but that achievement that is personal to you, that makes you personally happy, that feels satisfying, and to stay true to your dreams, because one more cup on this card means the 10 of Cups, which is, you know, that family happiness, that satisfaction, and you are really building a life at the moment this week where you're able to see that coming together, and you're getting hints, if not a full-on memo, of how you are going to achieve this. Yeah, look, nine of Wands. So you are seeing that the hard work that was causing you stress, where you were feeling a bit jaded, you're actually going to get some clues or even some actual tangible results that you are now stepping forward and making the next progress. You're nearly there, absolutely nearly there. And you're seeing it and you're feeling it now. Oh, inner strength. Yep, you've been required to take this inner strength. And you've been resilient. Yeah, you've been really resilient. And at times I think you thought you couldn't be so strong. But you are. That's the... Oh, I've got two here. 8 of Cups and the World. Now, you could be relocating, or you could certainly this week be planning on relocating. You could be going off and researching where you're going. You could actually think, I don't want to stay in this area anymore, and physically exploring the world. Or that could be symbolic for you wanting to close off a cycle and start a new beginning. Got this moon here. We've just come through that new full moon. I feel that you're really staying true to the idea about your wishes. Or if you're not, if you're worried that you're getting sidetracked or you're too exhausted from putting in the effort, I believe that you are soon going to explore these different ideas. And if you think, oh, well, I can nearly do this, but it's not quite there, you are actually going to soon be able to do it. That's a sense of completion. 4 of Wands. So, yeah, so this cycle could definitely be towards a move or a relocation, and you might be looking at how you... I'm getting the words remortgage. You might need to remortgage. You might need to restructure your finances. You might be looking at, like I said, moving, and the world can often be abroad, so it could be somewhere different. And perhaps you're very close to your home or family ties, and you're not sure about how that feels for you. The Knight of Swords here is another message, and it's action. It's action, taking actions on your plans. It's fast and quick, and it's an energy that you might even find is a little bit impulsive. So you might 1 minute be sitting there planning everything, thinking, well, I'm pretty satisfied, and then suddenly see something that makes you think, right, I'm ready to go now. Or maybe that's the message that you've heard. Yeah, because you're rushing in towards success. You are planning and taking action and strategizing. This action is more of a mental action, not just a physical action. You're thinking about it. You're getting in the right frame of mind. You are absolutely focused on success, and success is coming your way. This is a weekly reading, so coming your way this week, I think. Oh, that's good, huh? Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So while you might have got that impulsive feeling and you're heading towards your success, don't be too dismissive of the actions that you need to take. You don't have to, if you've got loads of ideas going on, you don't have to put them all, in action at the same time. You can, use your brain, think quickly. I think you're going to have to think quickly to take take opportunities, and sort of have a look and see before you don't act on an incomplete plan. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't act on an incomplete plan. You want to sort of weigh it up a little bit more. Let's have a look. Oh, sun. So we've got this desire to maybe relocate, create new foundations, and we have these two here. Definitely, probably, is that even a thing? You might have a desire to move abroad. Who doesn't want to be near the sun and restart a new life? But this also symbolizes that happiness. So this week, you are probably going to find that your personal goals and aspirations are coming into view a lot better than you initially thought they were. And there's been a lot of quick energy coming about, and you know, there's certain amount of mental agility you might be finding you're having to do. And you know, sometimes that's a little overwhelming, but I'm not really getting that. I'm seeing a lot of yellow in these cards. They're really delightful. So let's see if there's anything we should focus on. So in terms of this new big energy, so this week again, it's going to be broader. It's not going to just be about this week, because we've got the oh, we're coming up to Cancer season. This is Cancer. So we've got this lovely Chariot. So it's going to be probably at least month long, this energy. What you do at the beginning of this month is going to really spill out into your month. Cancer is also a home life, so your family could be very important to you. And we've got this little spying or paying attention to the details or messages that are coming in, and actually sort of thinking through what you're doing. There's a Wheel of Fortune. This energy is taking you out, because it's in reverse. It's taking you out of this downward spiral. So if you found you have been sucked up into a bit of bad luck, or things just have taken a long time to to recover, I feel like this week you're actually going to get in that recovery zone. In terms of the negative Queen of Cups, it's like it might be affecting you emotionally, and this focus on your satisfaction. We've got the Queen of Swords. So this sword energy is really sort of threading itself through the reading and through this week. This is a decision. You are likely to speak your mind. You're going to be very clear in your communication this week, and this clarity is going to help you overcome the barriers and this feeling of exhaustion. And where, like I said, this week, if you've been feeling a lack of strength, a lack of resolve, that's going to change, because by speaking up about the things that are important to you or the way forward, you are going to enable other people to see with clarity where you're going. And I think that's going to help you achieve your dreams this week. 10 of Cups. Yeah, what did I say? We had 9 here. Yeah. The 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. I said we only need one more. We only need one more, and here it is. This week, you really are seeing your dreams coming true. You can't believe it. They may not actually physically manifest this week, but please stay focused, because they are occurring. This is complete family satisfaction. You're going to feel very at home. Your home life is going to be important. And where your home is based is going to be really important. So you could be looking at things like moving in with your partner. Sun again? Double sun? You could be looking at moving to the sun. You could be looking at just that feeling of warmth and satisfaction. You didn't just get one sun this week. You got 2. That is so potent. And obviously the sun is a major arcana as well. So we've got 3 major arcana in this. 4 because of the world. 4, 5 because of the strength. Oh my goodness. 5. That's nearly half of the major arcana. So this week's going to be really important. The way that your mindset is, the way that you're planning your future. This week is laying the real foundations. 6. We have got 6. Major arcana, the Devil in reverse. You are releasing and freeing yourself from things that you were obsessing over, or things that you felt you had a hold on, that had a hold on you. So if that's your family life or something like that, that's going to be very, very important. And sorry about that. So the Devil in reverse is that freeing up that energy that was making you feel bogged down. You're finding a way. You're seeing actual evidence of it this week. So this is really, really good. Really good that you're going to be able to unstick yourself, I think. And the final one of these is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Unstick yourself and open up the opportunities that have been away from you. Although this obviously is like, you know, normally would be like a little bit like no opportunities ahead, or you're not feeling them. Because I got these two amazing Sun cards. Yeah. Two. That's not going to be lasting very long. And if you're not already seeing or hearing of opportunities this week, don't worry. You will be very, very shortly by the end of it, I suspect. So I've got 3 oracle cards. This one's just flipped out. It says, you've healed enough, now unblock me. So these mystic bees are often about partnerships and stuff. Now I did pull out a romance angel. I don't feel like it is in the sense of somebody unblocking somebody. I feel like this is a message for you. Unblock yourself, yeah? Because we're moving away from the devil, things that made you feel bogged down or held back or restricted. You're releasing that. So I feel like this is like releasing the blocks from you. You're now ready. You've had time to sort of regroup. You've gone through some different opportunities. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Yeah, I mean, this was a family vibe to it. I'm definitely getting home life. And I did actually say earlier, didn't I? You might be moving in with your partner or restructuring. And I mentioned like maybe remortgaging. So this could be just that shift in your family life that is making you look at your location, what you're set up as, and, you know, allowing you to move forward into the next phase of your life. And if it is an actual relationship where you've had a pause from, please let me know in the comments, because you know, that's funny, there's 2 oracle cards with relationships when I wasn't getting an overwhelming feeling of relationships, but what I was getting was a very home life, personal satisfaction vibe. And then we've got compassion, so it could tie in. Cancerians are very compassionate. If there has been, and this does say about the blocking, if there has been some disagreements and some upset in your home life, now is the time to be compassionate towards those people. And sometimes we put up walls and we block people off in order to protect ourselves. But the way forward is to look at things from a different perspective and see. This is an absolutely beautiful card. And I think for me, it reflects the beauty in that love and kindness that you can give to people, even if they're not behaving in a way that we would want. That doesn't mean you don't have to have your boundaries up in place, but it does mean that we can soften and see things from their perspective. Now, I think this is a really nice reading this week. And more than that, it's going to expand into the rest of June and possibly even into the next year or 2, because there were 6 major arcana in this reading. So this week could be quite pivotable for some people. And yeah, what a lovely, lovely reading.